Welcome back to another special video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today we talk about the final roster of the Seattle Kraken. Don't go nowhere. This is your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, back in the booth for one more time. Today I want to talk about and comments about the roster and all the selection by the Seattle Kraken during the expansion draft NHL 2021. I'm going to give you all the information, what I think, what's happening, and what is the next move from Ron Francis, the general manager of the Seattle Kraken. But before we start, I just want to invite you, don't forget please to subscribe to the YouTube channel and Facebook page. And finally, of course, give me or tell me your comments about this video. Tell me what you think, what Ron Francis did right or wrong, and finally click on the likes. I just want to say thank you so much. We are grateful you support the Hockey Nation Live Show. Let's dive in right away about the roster of the Seattle Kraken. Here we go. Let's show to you guys all the selection on one time. I'm not going to go one by players or by team. It's going to be a too long video, but I'm going to show to you the 30 picks or selection of the Seattle Kraken. Here we go. Voila. Voila. This is all the picks of the Seattle Kraken for each team. We're going to go quickly, briefly. I'm going to give you the surprise and the one I'm a little bit disappointed, and see what happened after that, the move of Ron Francis. But let's starting with the New York Rangers. Blackwell, good, 28 years old. I was select already him and on that team. So good pick for Ron Francis. Let's move on from the left to the right. Lozon, another good pick. Defenseman, physicality is great. So I think he did very well with the Boston Bruins. Columbus, I don't get it. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Worst case, Scotland. If you don't want to go with low salary, Max Domi should be the one I think could get there. And I don't get it, honestly, why they get that one over there. Something could happen a little bit later under deal between Columbus Kraken, but at that moment, I don't know why. Vegas, no, they don't. They are exempt of this selection by Kraken. So let's move on to the second row. Kyle Fleury, for days or at least for many hours, everybody was this question: Carey Price with the Kraken or stay home? Carey Price going to be with the Kraken or stay home? And it was all about Carey Price, and finally the Kraken let it go because the salary and the commitment to make another $50 million, I think it was too big for Ron Francis. He decided to go to pick the 22 years old Kyle Fleury, and now the both brothers Fleury play together because they select also from the Anaheim Ducks, his brother, and then Fleury. St. Louis, it's exactly like Carey Price. They talk about Tarasenko. And finally, Ron Francis made the right move by Vince Dunn. Great offensive defense players. I think he's going to helping that side, the left, the LD for them. Colorado Avalanche, no surprise. Jonas Duchene have a great year last season, 17 goals. So I think it's a good pick for this one. Coyotes, a little bit surprised. I thought he's going to go with Fisher. They go with a little more experience. Bitlick is a good bottom six over there for them. San Jose, is it true or is it false? I don't know. But he picked true players. I don't understand that one. He could take Tornado or Graham Bell, but he decided to go with the rookie or through. The New York Islanders, they won the experience, $5 million. Jordan Eberle, good pick, bring the top six. I think it's a smart move. Could be Josh Bailey over there, but I think that's a good move by Ron Francis. Washington Capitals, the rookie goaltender, great with Vanecek. He's going to be the backup number 2 behind Drager. So I think it's a good move for Francis. Yannick Gourde, this is a catalyzer, the heart of that team. It would be great to see him with the Kraken. And also, we heard yesterday he have a surgery at the right shoulder. He's going to be out until November, a couple of months out. But when he'll be back and ready to rock and roll, that team's going to go next level for sure. Gigi for the Carolina. Many time we talk about Niederreiter or the defenseman Bean, and finally they pick Morgan. Good pick. I think he have a lot of potential in NHL, and it would be very interesting to see him over there. Sure, he's a top 9 for them. Jared McCann just flew in Toronto by Pittsburgh, Toronto, Seattle. He got traded from the Pittsburgh to Toronto last Saturday, and now he become now a Kraken. So 2 new team in less a couple of days, and see what happening with him. A good potential over there. Good season last season with the Pittsburgh with 32 points, 14 goals. They signed finally the UFA Chris Traeger as a goaltender. Good pick over there. Have a great year last season with the Florida Panthers. He has only 38 games in NHL, but he proved so far he can be a goaltender number 1. For the Chicago, this one, Kenville, I don't get it. Someone can explain to me. I don't want to waste my time on that one over there when they could get Zadorov. Vancouver, they went with young Kobe Lynn. It's okay. I think his overall is a pick. Could be friendly a little bit, but I think it's all right overall for that one. They signed UFA Adam Larson for Edmonton Oilers, gave him a contract of 4-4. I'm going to talk about him a little bit later after this. The Kings, McDermott, a little bit surprised that they went a little bit with a veterans defensive with physicality over there versus maybe Lizotte. Could be that one over there, or Gunstrom, but he decided to go with a veteran defenseman. New Jersey, Bastian Young, he's a good pick. He could be between Merkley, and I think that's a good pick from them. Same thing with Nashville, a good $2 million, a good veterans in NHL. He's going to bring some depth inside this lineup for sure. Mason Appleton, good pick for the Winnipeg Jets. He's going to be a top 6 over there. Play third line with the Jets. Have a good season. He's still young, 24, 25. I think it will be good at long term also with the Seattle. Soucy, many days we talk about the goaltender Kakkonen, and finally they change. I expect a little bit a trade or something between both teams because they let it go Kakkonen for Soucy. But Soucy is a good rookie in NHL. I think have a lot of potential at defensive with low zone. That'd be great to see them together. Joey Dakar for the Winnipeg Ottawa Senators. This the one with depth on the goaltender with a rookie. I think he's going to be in the AHL, but I still have a lot of potential with him. We really did not play a lot of games last year with Ottawa because of an injury. Buffalo, William Bergen, good 6'3", young rookie, 23 years old, second year in NHL. He's going to be some depth for sure on the blue line for the Kraken. Brandon Denev, a great pick for Pittsburgh. I love this pick because his forecheck is grander, the physicality, the power forward, top 9, good at the bottom 6 to imply a lot of physicality around him, a good leader, and I think he's going to be lovely players inside of that team, and also for the fans in Seattle, they will love this kid. Fleury, like I mentioned earlier, for the Anaheim Ducks, I already talked about him. Philadelphia, sorry, nothing against Werenski, but I don't get it with this one. Move on. Captain Giordano for the Calgary Flame. We knew about this. It was already a couple of days ago. He's going to be selected by them. Great hockey player. He's going to be number 1. He's going to be the captain, look like, and he's going to be a great player for the team. Jimmy Oleksiak signed from the Dallas Star, UFA. I'm going to talk about him a few minutes, but a great asset for the Kraken. And finally, for the Detroit Red Wings, young defenseman, Cholowski, another 2.0 of Vance Dunn. So I think overall he's a good pick. Still a lot of potential. Came earlier and 20 years old, did very well. Struggled a little bit the last 2 years, but I think I have a lot of potential with him for sure. This is conclude the roster of Seattle Kraken. Coach said, wait a minute, they still have only $40 million. Expect more what's coming after 1 o'clock today. Maybe some other free agent UFA. Maybe some trade they already organized. We talk right now, Giordano, Rangers, Renstrom, back to with the Kraken with something else. I feel like they have other things is already done between teams and the Kraken, but they can only announce this at 1 o'clock today Eastern time, so it'll be really interesting. And then after that, at 1 o'clock, everything is open up. Expect a lot of change or a lot of trade or a couple of minor or new signature could happen today in NHL. Let's move on. What I want to show to you is the 3 UFA. They signed a contract for 3 years at $3.5 million. Good signature for Chris Drager. So he's going to become the goaltender number 1 for the Seattle Kraken. The next one I want to talk about, of course, is Jimmy Oleksiak. Signed a big contract of 5 years at 4.6 AAV. You can see the breakdown of the contract. $23 million total. Great for the great contract for Jimmy. 6'7", great on defensive. Physicality is good. Can bring some offensive. Score 6 goals this year, the most of his career so far. So really is a great asset. It's going to give them a good start at the blue line. And talking about good start, what about this one over there now? Adam Lawson signed also a contract of $4 million at 4 years with the team. Imagine him on the right, Jimmy on the left, on the a pair together. This is going to be a really big guy tandem with physicality and of course in defensive side. So this is a great for the Seattle Kraken. And finally, this is a full roster happening yesterday during the live show on ESPN. You can see the name of each one of them. This is the roster of the Seattle Kraken. Finally, during the show yesterday, they have like some there was some presentation. We go from Fleury, Oleksiak, on Drager over there, and then after that, you can talk about Sven player, Danev, Giordano, and Eberle. That's the heart of the Seattle Kraken, so they give you an idea what is coming for them for the next couple of weeks. More move, more change, maybe trade. They're going to add more roster. They're only below right now, 18 or 19 million below. I expect more for sure for the minimum, and I think they will looking for the big deal, and I expect more trade for the Seattle Kraken today on Thursday. So that's conclude another great show of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Before we leave, we want to remind you, sure, don't forget to subscribe and also to on the YouTube channel and also on the Facebook page. And finally, leave your comment. Tell me what you think about what Ron Francis did today about that roster. And before we leave, of course, we want to remind you one more thing. You have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody. I look forward to see you next time. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se reparle un peu plus tard.